So everybody on their own WhatsApp group, they received a link, right or wrong?
Right.
Okay. Who watched it? Who did not? Did you watch it? Yes or no?
No.
صراحة جميلة قوي كريم. طب why?
كنت مسافر.
Okay. Anybody else? Right. Let's all watch the video one more time. Let's all watch the video one more time.
Hello and welcome to my creative speaker. In this lesson,
Guys, please, I want you to listen carefully because it's extremely important. We're going to talk about one of the most grammar rules that people usually mistaken for. يعني ده rule في الجرامر كتير قوي بنغلط فيه. Why it's important to understand grammar? Because, for example, one of the grammar rules is time. الوقت. Time. If I don't know the time, if I can't speak time, يبقى مش هعرف أشرح حاجة if it's in the past, in the present, or in the future. You got it? So
Yeah.
it's very important to me عشان أعرف أفهم اللي قدامي ده بيتكلم في which time or what time, and for me also when I want to talk about something I will understand if it's which time. Okay, so today we're going to talk about simple present tense. هنعرف معلومات دلوقتي كتير مننا أخطأنا. طبعا anybody knows يعني إيه present simple tense? Anybody knows it? في حد عارف يعني إيه present simple tense؟
Yeah.
يعني إيه كريم present simple tense؟
هقوله بالعربي يعني ولا بالإنجليش؟
بالفرنساوي يا ريت يا كريم. In English please.
يعني هقوله عبارة عن إيه ولا؟
what is explain it يا كريم, explain it. What is simple present tense? Hala or Ahmad, please join us if you know. Anybody knows any present simple present tense?
يعني أشرحها إزاي؟ إحنا خدنا في المدرسة كتير.
Okay, good. Explain it in English. يلا.
مش فاهم.
يعني مش فاهم زي ما هتشرحها بالعربي هتشرحها بالإنجليش.
يعني هقول إيه يعني؟ هشرحها.
معرفش، أنت قلت لي أنا عارف.
ما أنا عارف يعني إيه.
طب يلا say it.
هقول يعني إيه؟ ال present simple بيجي في اللي هو
It comes.
it comes مش عارف أشرح بس أنا فاهمة بس مش عارف أشرح.
Okay, anybody else? Anybody else?
Yes.
Yes, Ahmed, please.
It's a present simple, something we do it now and we do it every day. Like
we do it now and we do it every day. So you said something we do it now and do it every day.
The present, yes, something is that it's repeating every day.
Okay, you're changing your now. You said we are doing it now and we're doing it every day. So you said two things. I understand. So Ahmad said something we do it now and we do it every day. Is that correct?
No, Mr. Make it only the things that we repeat it every day.
Things we do every day, not now.
Yes. Like I sleep at 9 every day. Example.
Okay, so Muhammad or Sarah, okay, please unmute guys. عشان ما ينفعش نقول unmute كل شوية. Please keep yourselves unmute. ما حدش يخش على mute خالص unless until I ask for. Okay, so according to Ahmad, he said simple present tense is example here. That's something we do every day. Okay, now we will understand that there are 6 use of simple present tense, so you can understand it more and more. So focus really well.
I'm going to talk about the present simple tense and how it's neither simple nor really the present. The simple present tense.
So the first surprise, it's sometimes not even present. يعني في بعض الأحيان it's not هي حاليا. يعني مش حاجة بتعملها كل يوم أو it's not present مش في الحالي. present يعني حاليا صح؟ كلمة present يعني حالي. right now. بس now we'll get surprised إن مثلا في شاكوش في إيد كنزي. Okay, يلا. That's dangerous tool, dear. I know you're an adult, but that's a dangerous tool. لو لخبطتي فيها بوم انت اللي هتتوجعي. يلا, let's continue.
Actually has 6 major purposes, 6 reasons that we use it. And none of them are to talk about what's happening right now. For that, we use the present progressive.
So that's why, number one, we say here that present, simple present tense, it does not talk about what you're doing now. يبقى أي حد فيكم الباقي اللي ما جاوبوش محمد وحبيبة وإبراهيم وسارة وحلا وكنزي ولوجي ومحمد حازم ومحمد كريم مختار. Hi dear, how are you? Everybody say hi. This is also we have here a new newcomer.
Hi iPhone.
Nani. Hi iPhone. Hi iPhone. Okay, so 1 second guys. 1 second guys. Yeah. No. 1 second guys. Sorry, guys. Okay, so hi, Malak. How are you? Everybody say hi, Malak. Malak, you already know Ahmad and Hala and these other rest people. So say hi, everybody. Okay. So Malak, you did not go further. احنا لسه بدأنا. We're talking about the 6 use of simple present tense. So the first thing we announced, we just said that people are usually mistaken, yeah, Malak, by saying that present tense is something we do right now. Ahmad can قال present tense, our simple present tense is something we do every day, not now, which is correct. يبقى أول حاجة simple present tense هي something we don't do right now. لو حاجة بنقولها do it right now دي اسمها progressive. Okay, so let's continue.
Talk about that another time.
هرجع شوية ورا.
6 major purposes, 6 reasons that we use it. And none of them are to talk about what's happening right now. For that, we use the present progressive tense, but I'll talk about that another time. The present simple tense has 6 uses.
We can't hear the video.
You can't see the video.
Here we can't hear it.
I'll reshare it one more time. Can everybody see it now? Everybody, can everybody see the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me restart at the beginning. Yes. محمد try حبيبي انت ما تمسكش الميكروفون خالص. Thank you. لا ماشي. Okay, let's continue.
Hyphenated speaker. In this lesson, I'm going to talk about the present simple tense and how it's neither simple nor really the present.
So, number 1, it's not simple. It's not really simple. يعني في الغالب. And it's not really present.
Simple present tense actually has 6 major purposes, 6 reasons that we use it. And none of them are to talk about what's happening right now.
يعني even the 6 things we're going to use the present simple, none of them speaks about what you're doing right now. يبقى أي حد يجي يسألك, anybody ask you what is present simple tense? تمام. You will never tell them that's something we do right now. Never. Okay?
For that, we use the present progressive tense, but I'll talk about that another time. The present simple tense has 6 uses. Number 1, we use the simple present to talk about repeated actions. Things you...
يبقى زي ما أحمد قال. Ahmed said what? Something we do repeatedly, about a repeated action. Repeated يعني إيه يا أبي إبراهيم؟ يعني إيه repeated؟ Okay, froze. يعني إيه repeated يا كريم؟
يعني بيتعاد.
بيتكرر. So repeated action is something we do مش شرط every day, every minute, every hour, every second, every week, every month, right? So something we do repeatedly بشكل متكرر. لو أنا بلعب بلاي ستيشن وبتك على الزرار كذا مرة, that's a repeated action. You got it? If I'm drinking water 7 times a day, يبقى ده repeated action. If I'm taking a medicine 3 times a day, that's a repeated action. If I'm waking up every day at the same time, it's a repeated action. If I'm eating lunch at the specific time every day, it's a repeated action. So, if I'm practicing sport every single day, that's a repeated action. If I'm watching TV 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day, that's a repeated action. مش كل ده repeated action?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got it, Habib Ibrahim? So the first thing is to do what? Repeated action.
You do many times, often in the form of habits.
Often in the form of habits. مين يقول يعني ايه habits؟ مالك بتسمي يعني ايه habits؟
يحبس.
عادات. Yes, Kenzie. Lucy is talking. Yes.
1 minute.
Okay, please fast. Okay, so habit يعني عادات. Habit يعني عادات.
Most of the time with this purpose, the sentence will also have an adverb of frequency or repeated action. I often go to the store. I study English every day. I sleep in on Fridays. I kick people on Tuesdays. So the simple present is used for actions that are repeated and...
You got it? I go to school every day. I eat my lunch at 6 o'clock every day. I often go shopping on Wednesday. I must sleep on Friday. And sleep on Friday, but I'm named to Friday. Okay? So that's a repeated action. So here I can use the simple present tense. أنا بستخدمها في حاجة every time I'm doing repeatedly. That's number 1.
And repeated actions are habits. Number 2. The simple present is also used for statements of fact. Things
that statements of fact. حلا يعني إيه statements of fact?
What?
Statements of fact.
Statement fact.
Yes. حد يقول لي يعني إيه statements of fact? He said.
Yes, Miss.
يعني إيه؟ يعني إيه؟
Fact.
يعني
إيه statements of fact?
الصوت بيقطع جامد.
يعني إيه statements of fact?
مش عارف.
بيانات الحقيقة.
Okay, يا لوجي.
أساسيات الفعل.
Sorry.
الفعل.
Can you increase your voice, dear?
الأساسيات بتاعت الفعل نفسه.
Statement of fact. Fact يعني حقيقة أو حقائق. Statement of fact. كلمة statement يعني إعلان. مش إعلان معناها إعلان في التلفزيون. إعلان معناها خطاب مثلا بقول مثلا في عنوان معين. So عنوان للحقائق. Statement of facts. الفاكتس دي بتنقسم لنوعين هنعرفها دلوقتي. أو الحقائق اللي هي الحقائق العلمية أو الحقائق اللي هي موجودة. For example.
Things that are not necessarily actions, but are true. I live in Canada.
like for example دي حقائق اللي هي بيسموها الحقائق عن معلومة like I live in Egypt I live in Canada صح؟
صح.
I live in Egypt I live in Canada
I speak 3-ish languages.
I speak 3 languages تمام؟ مثلا نفترض ايه I go to school right?
Three. Connected to the previous use, the simple present can also be used for world truths. These are things that are also facts, but compared to I live in Canada, a personal fact, a world truth is a little different. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius.
So I have 2 facts, things like me, as I live in Canada, I live in Egypt, I have a car, right? These are personal facts, حقائق عن نفسي. يبقى I can use the simple present tense. Who's talking? مش سامعك، قربي من الكاميرا.
I can't understand this video.
Why?
So hard.
So hard? Is it hard, guys?
No.
No.
طيب مش مشكلة، هنشرحها لك كنزي. ايه اللي ما فهمتيش؟ أنا جزئيا ما فهمتيهاش لحد دلوقتي. هنعيده مرة تانية. Kenzie, احنا we said there are 6 different uses to use the simple present tense. في 6 we are 6 use يعني 6 uses. يعني 6 use 6 use 6 use of the simple present tense. قلنا simple present tense يعني ايه؟ 6 uses 6 حاجات هيعرفوا لي اللي هم ايه 6 present اللي هو simple present tense. Number 1 we said that Number 1 we said what? Repeated action. يعني ايه repeated action يا كنزي؟ Like what? I go to school every day. I brush my teeth every morning. I eat my breakfast. I often eat my breakfast at 10 o'clock. تمام؟ I go shopping with my mom every day. كل دي حاجات repeated صح؟ I play games on my phone every day. I eat 3 meals a day. كل ده عبارة عن ايه؟ حاجة بتتكرر ولكن مش بتتقال حالا يعني مش بتتعمل حالا. ما بقولش مثلا I'm eating now لأن لو بعمل حالا بتبقى تيجي عليها progressive right؟ يبقى ما فيهاش ing. اوكي قال لك number 2 state of facts حقائق يا إما عن نفسي زي I live in Egypt I have a car تمام؟ كل دي عبارة عن ايه؟ حقائق عن نفسي. I'm 7 years old. كل دي حقائق عن نفسي صح؟ أو حقائق مش عن نفسي. زي بيقول لك example water boils at 100 degree Celsius. يعني ايه water boils at 100 degree Celsius يا كريم؟
يعني بتغلي على 100 درجة مئوية.
يعني ده مش حقيقة؟ دي حقيقة ولا مش حقيقة؟
حقيقة.
It's a scientific fact. تمام؟ ممكن أقول لك إيه؟ The oldest civilization is the Egyptian civilization. أقدم حضارة هي الحضارة المصرية. حقيقة ولا مش حقيقة؟ Right?
حقيقة.
China is the biggest country in Asia. حقيقة مش حقيقة؟ It's a truth.
حقيقة.
حاجة حقيقية. So كل دي بحطها في هيئة الايه؟ simple present tense. يبقى أنا ممكن أستخدم simple present tense number 2 في إيه؟ في الفاكتس البيرسونال. I have blue eyes. I have red eyes. I have green eyes. I have long hair. تمام؟ I have a PlayStation and an Xbox. كل دي simple present tense. الحقائق النفسية. الحقائق الثانية اللي هي الايه؟ الحقائق اللي مش على نفسي. Canada is the biggest country in the Americas مثلا. تمام؟
in Egypt.
So I live in Egypt. لا I live in Egypt is personal. تمام. لما اجي اقول لك ايه river Nile is the longest river in the world. لما اقول يا كنزي river Nile is the biggest river in the world. دي حقيقة ولا مش حقيقة يا كنزي؟
Egypt is a country.
Egypt is a country.
The pyramid in Egypt.
يبقى انت كل الجمل اللي احنا قلناها دي استخدمنا simple present tense. استخدمنا الايه؟ مفهوم يا كنزي so far؟ اوكي just listen. الفيديو مش صعب يا كنزي، الفيديو بس الراجل بيتكلم بفلوينسي، فاسمع بس اسمع. كل اللي قاله عباره عن حاجات سهله جدا، لما هعيده مره ثانيه هتلاقيه سهل.
The sun rises in the east and sets in the west.
يعني انا قلت the sun is rising ولا the sun is rises at the east؟
Rises.
The sun rises at the east and sets in the حقيقة ولا مش حقيقة؟ اللي أنا قلتها دي معنى إيه يا كنزي؟ إيه؟
الشمس
بتشرق من الشرق وبتغرب من الإيه؟ إيه الكلام اللي صعب؟ إيزي يا حلا، إيزي يا إبراهيم، إيزي يا حبيبي، يا حبيبة. إيزي يا أحمد.
Yes.
So far easy. كريم easy ولا no?
Yes.
These are world truths, facts, science. Yeah. Number 4. Getting away from facts and the outside world.
إيه اللي قاله دلوقتي يا كنزي؟ Getting away from the outside facts and world facts. Getting away يعني إيه getting away يا محمد؟
ابعد عن.
موضوع صعب أوي. Getting away نبعد بقى عن الفاكت، يعني الراجل بيشرح. نبعد بقى عن الفاكتس وعن الورد فاكتس، صح؟ نقول بقى نمبر 4 هي.
The fourth use for the present simple is more inside the head. For actions like sensing or feeling, we often use the present simple.
يبقى sensing and feeling. حلا, what sensing mean? Sensing. Sensing جاي من sense. What is sense? How many senses we have, guys?
5.
We have 5 senses.
5
Who
and
can
feeling.
tell? 5 and feelings. Good job, Muhammad Hazim. So we have 5. Could you please, Malak, tell us what are the 5 senses?
Doctor, can we close the camera to check my internet?
Go ya Muhammad Hazim. Yalla, Malak, let's raise your voice, please.
Here,
Here. Sense of hearing, I'll hear. Then.
Feeling.
No. Sense. Sense.
Oh.
Number 1, sense of hearing. The second one is sense of talking. No. Sense of what's my tongue, yeah, Malak? What do I use my tongue for? Tasting. Good job. So sense of hearing, sense of tasting, sense of
resting,
smelling, sense of smelling. Sense of listening, so I can hear or hearing. Sense of tasting, I do. Sense of smelling, I do 3. Sense of sight, عشان to see. Sense of sight, عشان to see. And sense of touch, to feel. خدوا بالك يا جماعة لما حد يسألك what 5 senses are ما تقولوش feel. لا اسمها sense of touch, to feel. Sense of sight, to see. ما تقولوش sense of seeing. لا, sense of sight, to see. Sense of smell. Sense of hear. sense of taste. Okay. يعني ايه sense of sight؟ اللي هي ايه؟ البصر عشان نشوف، بصر عشان نشوف، شم عشان نشم، صح؟ الروائح. So we have 5 senses. طب ايه feeling? What is feeling? Love, hate, happy, like, anger, upset, frustration, depression. كل دي حاجات فيها feeling ولا ما فيهاش feeling؟
sad.
Okay, you're following me يا كريم؟ حلا. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
What I mean by sensing is I see something, I hear something, I taste something. We use our senses. It's very unusual to use the present continuous with these words. Connected to that is feeling. I love, I like, I hate something. None of these are actually actions per se. So we use this simple present. These are feelings. Number 5.
So, I like ice cream. ينفع أقول I liking ice cream?
No.
I hate apples. ينفع I hating أو I am hating apples؟
No.
No.
ما تبقاش simple present tense. Yes. Yes, of course. Number 4, we said we use simple present tense to express senses and feelings. Senses and feeling. We have 5 senses. Like I see something, I see a bird. I see my brother. I see a plate of French fries. Yeah? I see the McDonald's over there. I like something. I taste something sweet. I see or I hear or I smell. I smell something bad. Right? So all of these are a simple present tense. What else? Feeling. I hate playing this game. I hate asking this every time. I hate to go to this place. I love to eat some ice cream. I love grapes. I love watermelon. I love to eat mangoes.
I hate
Right?
school.
Hmm? I what? طب قول لي I ايه؟
I hate school.
I hate school. صراحة راحة. بس دي for simple present forever. Okay, so you understand it now, you can see? Yeah, Luigi?
Yes.
Guys, Sarah. كتومة بقالك فترة. Do you understand everything we said?
Yes.
Can you give me an example of simple present tense using feeling?
I love the stars.
I love what?
The stars.
I love the stars. Very nice. Okay, Hala, give me an example using simple present tense in a sense. Using one of your senses.
Okay.
I love a pizza.
I love pizza. مش I love a pizza. I love a pizza بحب بيتزاية معينة كده. بيتزاية واقفة قدامي
بنقول حاجة عن نفسنا.
We said number 3, Kenzie, we said we use simple present tense for statement of facts. يعني حقائق either on ourselves. I like wearing t-shirt. I like to wear t-shirt. I like to wear blue t-shirt. I like Lacoste t-shirt, for example. Or something about myself. I live in Canada.
I love myself.
This is sense. أنا بقول على حقيقة بقى عن نفسي. I have a brown hair.
مش دي feeling sense.
I have a feeling هنا. I have a brown hair. I like the sense, the kind of sense of like. So I have brown hair. I'm tall. Okay, you got the point. You get the point. So there are things which can be combined. Like for example, I play football every day. So here, two things. It's a fact of myself, and at the same time, it's a repeated action, right?
Right.
I travel every year to America. I travel every year to America. It's a fact about myself, and it's a repeated action happen every year. I travel with train every day to work. It's a fact about myself, and it's a repeated action. I like to have my lunch every day at 5 p.m. Here, it's a fact of myself. Also, it's a feeling. Because I used I like and I used at kaza. Okay? طب أنا فهمت إيه كده؟ So far, if I want to talk, عايز أتكلم. واحد زي النهارده كريم بيقول لي مش عارف أشرحها. يبقى أول حاجة I have to select the time. أختار التايم. If it's in the present, and I want to say something about myself, about a feeling, about something, يبقى I would use the simple present tense. Either you use a feeling or something or a statement of fact. أو كريم مختار مثلا يقول لي إيه؟ Well, simple present tense is a rule to explain كذا كذا كذا. Simple present tense. حقيقة موجودة مش عن نفسي بس حقيقة عن ال present simple tense. صح؟ Okay. So far, everybody understands or no?
Yeah. Yes.
Great. Let's continue.
The fifth way we use the simple present is to tell jokes. A man walks into a bar.
Tell jokes. مرة واحد صعيدي. يبقى دايما ال present simple tense بس بالامريكان jokes اكتر. يعني ما بجيش في جوك اقول ايه؟ كان يا مكان. زمان لما لا. انا بقول ايه؟ واحد صعيدي عم مش عارف ايه ده انا بطبخ. It's a simple present. صح؟ It's a simple present tense. ايه بفتحها.
What's the meaning of jokes?
We use the simple present with jokes to create a sense of immediate connect the joke to the present.
يعني انا دلوقتي لما باجي بحكي نكتة بنتخيلها في دماغنا صح؟ Yes. Who's calling?
خلاص.
What? Tell me.
كنت بقول لحضرتك أقول نكتة بس خلاص.
قولي وماله. Why not? Yes. Actually say it. لا ما ينفعش. قوليها بس. Say a joke. If you know a joke in English, also say it.
نكتة ولا بالعربي.
It's okay.
مرة واحدة اتجوزت من ورا باباها لف شافها.
إيه؟
إيه؟
مرة واحدة اتجوزت من ورا باباها لف شافها.
Oh, okay. مرة واحدة اتجوزت من ورا باباها لف شافها يعني. It's a fact. It's a scientific fact. طيب. Okay. Now everybody.
No comment.
Okay, so we use a simple present tense في الجوكس. Why? عشان احنا sense of immediacy يعني انا بحطك في المود بتاع immediate feeling immediate imagination. immediate يعني فوري. يعني انا لما بحكي لك الجوك تمام you will laugh. خليني انا اقول لكم جوك فيها ستوري هقولها لكم بالعربي وبالانجلش. اوكي؟
ماشي.
اسد ونسر ثعلب قاعدين بيتكلموا مع بعض. كل واحد بيقول ايه؟ انا اقوى واحد بصطاد، انا احسن واحد بصطاد. فبص لهم كده الثعلب يمين وشمال قال لهم انتوا اي كلام. راح مشي غاب 3-4 ساعات رجع ايه؟ بقه في دم. قال له انت كنت فين؟ قال لهم شايفين كان في 2 ارانب بعيد على مدار 5 كيلو. قال له اه. انا رحت كلتهم وجيت اصطدتهم في ثانيه كده، ساعتين زمن كنت مخلص عليهم. جه الاسد بص لهم كده وراح ايه سايبهم وماشي، وقعد ساعه 2 3 4 5 ورجع بقه كله دم. انت كنت فين يا اخ؟ انت غبت نص يوم. قال لهم شايفين كان في 60 غزاله هناك؟ قال لهم اه. قال لهم انا خلصت عليهم في نص يوم كلهم. بصوا له كده، يا نهار اسود. جه بقى النسر بص لهم كده وراح طاير ومختفي. ساعه 2 يوم 2 3 رجع كله دم. ايه ده يخرب بيتك كده، انت سفاح عملت ايه؟ قال لهم شايفين العمودين اللي هناك دول؟ قال لهم اه. لا ما انا ما شفتهمش. جارت ضرب في العمودين او خبط في العمودين. So now what did you do? You imagine. فيها كرتون يعني نكته كرتونيه شويه. فيو imagine في sense of immediacy. تخيلتوها بشكل كرتون زي توم اند جيري وهو بيخبط وبيترزع يعني في كده imagination. So if I want to say it in English, I'll say what? A lion, an eagle, and a fox talking to each other, bragging about their hunting. Bragging يعني ايه؟ brag من اللي هي show off. Brag about their hunting skills. So the fox said, I'm the biggest hunter. And says, I'm the biggest hunter. And he walks away. The fox says, the lion says, the fox says. Okay? He goes away for a couple of hours. He comes back and his mouth filled with blood. Where were you? Can you see the couple of rabbits? Could you see the couple of rabbits there? They're like 5 kilos away. Yeah, I ate them. كل ده بحطه على ايه؟ في النكتة نفسها في صيغة السمبل present tense. اما الستوري itself ممكن يكون في حاجة في الباست، ممكن في حاجة في الفيوتشر، في حاجة، لكن الجوك itself في البريزنت. واي؟ عشان انا بحكي لك انت. I'm telling you the joke. اوكي؟ بالاخص الجوكس اللي بتحس ان فيها بتحصل حالا. سعيد يدخل على مطعم. تمام؟ الصعيدي enters a restaurant and scream, if you don't feed me right now, I'll do like what my brother made. صح؟ ما بقولش الصعيدي entering the restaurant. الصعيدي entering the restaurant، ها وايه اللي هيحصل بعد كده؟ يبقى انا بتفرج على الفيلم بقى. هو لو entering دلوقتي يبقى انا بتفرج على حاجه بتحصل حاليا. انا واقف ورا واحد كده صعيدي واتفرج عليه وهو داخل. Okay, so use simple present tense to say jokes. We use simple present tense to say what? Jokes.
It actually helps make the joke funnier. Although my joke wasn't actually funny, so it didn't really help me. Number 6. And the final way we use the present simple is to talk about the future.
معقولة؟ يعني simple و present بتكلم على future؟ Yes. But I can use simple present tense to talk about future. ازاي؟
Yeah. I'm sorry. We use the present simple to talk about a future scheduled action that is outside of our control.
Okay. Listen to it's now.
The most common uses of that.
أنا واخده في المدرسة.
Yes.
كل اللي في الفيديو ده أنا واخده في المدرسة.
ما مش هتاخده أكيد في الجامعة، يعني هي أكيد هتاخده في المدرسة. You have to.
ليه بنشوفه ما احنا واخدينه في المدرسة؟
والله لو خدته في المدرسة يا كريم المفروض أنت تعرف تتكلم بيه، لأن إحنا نحط الجرامر عشان نتكلم. That's the idea يا كريم. A grammar rule guys. لما باخد simple present tense، أنا لما بتكلم معاكم لغة عربية دلوقتي، أنا بستخدم معاكم أي لغة قواعد؟ بس في نفس الوقت هي موجودة عندي. عارفين الدليل إيه؟ إن أنا ما بقولش مثلا حاجة زي إيه مثلا؟ القواعد أساسية، الإنجليزية لغة مهم جدا. ما بقولش كده، ما بقولش آيس كريم، بحب أنا آكل. إيه ده؟ طب أنا عرفت إزاي كده مخي يشتغل لوحده إزاي على الجرامر؟ repeated يعني أو repeated action أو repeated words، بكرر بتمرن بقول الجملة كذا مرة. ينفع تروح لمامتك تقول ماما نعم جعان أنا دلوقتي حالا؟ ولا أنا جعان دلوقتي؟ قلتها كذا مرة.
أنا جعان دلوقتي.
بس وأنت صغير لسه عندك 3 4 سنين يا ما لخبطت في الكلام وماما صححتها لك وبابا صححها لك. It's the same way in English. When you practice English at the beginning you have to practice its grammar. منها التايمينجز الستريسنجز كل دي. You have to think in English عشان يطلع بالإنجلش. مرة الثانية غلط، الثالثة غلط، الرابعة أصح، الخامسة أحسن، الستة أقوى، السبعة لما أقول لك ارغي هتعرف ترغي بالإنجلش من غير ما تفكر. ولا هتحط لي فين البريزنت ولا التن. زي ما بكلمك عربي دلوقتي مش محتاج افكر في قواعد خالص. When I say مثلا to ملك tell me something in the past, tell me a story about the past, or tell me a funny story in the past. Well, once upon a time I remember like 10 years back I was playing football that time and then عمال تكلمني ايه كله في الماضي. صح؟ I went to eat a burger or to have a burger with my friends. I ate all my burger, but I noticed there was something weird in the burger. Then I noticed that there was ما تتكلمي في الماضي. لما اجي اقول Sarah, tell me a prediction in the future. تنبؤ كده في المستقبل. Well, I believe something's going to happen very soon regarding the economy, and I am sure that it will be كذا كذا. صح؟ When I say Kenzie, مثلا, please tell me something your sister is doing now, right now. She's now practicing football with her friends. When I tell Ibrahim, talk to me about your brother, you have to tell him a statement of facts to her brother. He's a good person. He has a big heart. He sometimes annoys me, but he's a really kind person. ينفع أقول he liking كذا, he's speaking كذا, he was كذا, was كذا، الله يرحمه. يبقى grammar is so important, Kareem. You took it at school, that's a must. You take it with me, that's a must. But you should use them. You should what? أنا حاسس في question marks. مين عايز يسألني؟ حاسس في أسئلة لحد دلوقتي. مين عايز يسألني حاجة مش فاهمها؟ محمد. Okay, guys, I will switch now to Mr. Naz. She'll continue with you to ask some questions and tell you things. Yes, dear.
I want to put my laptop in charge.
Okay, I wanna. خليك بقى American. I want to. يبقى I wanna.
I wanna charge my laptop.
I wanna charge my laptop.
I wanna charge my laptop.
Okay, just a second, guys. Take this pillow.
Huh?
Take the pillow. Ah, yours are here?
Close camera?
Yeah.
I need you just to turn on the AC for me. I am move. Okay. Oh. Hi guys.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hope you're doing great. Okay, just 1 minute. Just turn on the AC for me. I don't know, find it for me, please. It's very hot. Okay. I believe Dr. Shruti explained everything to you. But الحاجة الأخيرة, just to make you guys understand, everyone is owning a mobile, صح? Everyone has a phone, right?
Yes.
Yes. what are the functions of a telephone, a mobile phone? What are the functions of a mobile phone? To play games, one of the functions of a mobile, that it gives you the availability, it gives you the choice of downloading application or downloading game applications. Okay, what are the other functions of a telephone?
Does a function is this camera? We can do photos and videos.
Yes, it has the function. It has a camera, so you can use that function or that services to take videos or pictures. Okay, what are the other functions?
To call calls.
Yes, to use and call people. To use and call people.
Get information.
Search for information, browse, then كل ده function. كل ده
search about things.
to use
Google.
internet, exact, to surf the internet, okay? Wait, I'll remove this. To surf the internet, okay? So these are the functions of a telephone. Yani, sorry. So when, for example, you will buy iPhone, whatever new version, your friend is like, what are the options of this new telephone? What's the difference between your old telephone and new telephone? There's supposed to be a difference, right? It's the same thing in English grammar. I need to know every tense, every grammatical tense, what are its functions? Okay, I need to know what are its functions in order to use that particular grammatical tense. As I think Muhammad Hazem, he said that we took this in school. Yeah, you took this in school, true, but most of the time, your teacher, your tutor, or whoever taught you, they use half Arabic. For example, when you want to speak in Arabic, you think in Arabic. When you want to speak in English, you need to learn the ways and methods of how to speak in English. When you want to speak in Chinese, you need to learn the rules and regulations and methods of how to think, to talk, to write in Chinese. You shouldn't use أنا هفكر مثلا بالعربي بعدين هعمل translation and I will مثلا think in Arabic بعدين I'll translate it in English. It's very wrong. So we are doing these, or we are taking these parts of simple grammar because to help you guys, I really can't focus here. Mariam, we are using these simple grammars. They might sound simple, but thinking, talking about it, it's going to be in English. Thank you, Mariam. Okay, so here we said the functions of telephone is to call, to surf the internet, to play games, to مثلا use it as a Photoshop or editing, and so on, so many other functions. What are the functions of present simple? What are the functions of present simple or simple present? The same name, yani. Okay, the functions when I want to use it is number one, whenever I want to talk about a fact, personal fact, whenever I want to talk about a word fact or a word truth, I need to use el present simple. Whenever I want to tell a joke in English, I need to use present simple. Whenever I want to use, whenever I want to talk about a future event, a scheduled future event which is not in your control. زي ايه مثلا? The schedule of train station, the schedule of train station. You're going to the train station, you're going to the ticket seller. Okay, you're like, I would like to travel to Alexandria. I would like to travel to Alexandria. You will not say, I am traveling to Alexandria. I would like to travel. I would like to travel. مش traveling ولا will travel ولا traveled. لا. Travel to Alexandria. What time the train leaves? What time the train leaves? مش what time the train is leaving. What time the train leaves. ليه؟ أنا بسأل حاجة على الفيوتشر، على المستقبل، but السكادجول ده مش في إيديا. أنا ما عنديش كنترول على السكادجول ده، that schedule. Okay? هو he will reply إيه؟ He will reply The train leaves at كذا كذا مثلا. The train leaves at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
The train leaves. Yes. لوجي صح ولا كنزي؟ Yes.
نور قطع ممكن تشرحي حتة تانية عشان احنا خرج.
حاضر. I'm explaining over and over. احنا قلنا just let me tell you this one and I'll repeat it again. احنا قلنا 1 second. I will just close this one.
And the final way we use the present simple is to talk about the future.
Go down. Open mind. I will bring you the sheet. I have it on the desktop actually. Okay, just a second. Go down. Minimize it. I will stop share.